From the rainforest of Vietnam to modern times and back to the Comanche Nation 300 years ago, the movie franchise for Predator is timeless. In the last 35 years, we were watching 5 Predator movies, and the last one came in August of this year. The movie has proven to be successful so far, and it may be the best of all 5. Now, it seems that Predator will land on Earth once again, and here's what we know about it. But first, let's make a little recap on the last Predator movie that premiered recently. It is a prequel story set in the northern Great Plains in North America, and the year is 1719. The movie follows the story of Naru, a young girl who is also a skilled Comanche warrior. Naru's mission is to protect her tribe from the attack of the alien intruder on Earth. The movie premiered at the San Diego Comic-Con on July 21, 2022. And until now, it has proven to be a full hit. The audience and the film critics are fascinated by the story, and everybody who's watched the movie thinks that it is the best Predator movie so far. The movie is named Prey, and the name was one of the things that was criticized at the start. Also, there were negative critics of the cast selection, but it all ended with only positive reviews, with special praise for the action sequences for the leading actress Amber Midthunder, who portrayed the young warrior girl Naru. Prey bills itself as an origin story of the first Predator alien to appear on Earth. The Predator's modus is the same. He is a hunter, and he looks for trophies of prey. Naru, on the other hand, is a girl who wishes to hunt like the males in her tribe. She is teased by the guys who state that hunting is a man's work, but they will learn that she can hold her own in a fight. Naru is twice as tough as she looks, and 3 times more observant than the others. She will be the first one to notice the alien creature. The movie is currently streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu. The best thing that this movie showed so far is that you don't need a big budget to create something special and good. Prey was filmed with only $65 million, but until now, there isn't any concrete information about how much it grossed worldwide. The movie has a solid 7.2 rating on IMDb and a 72% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. And all of that just 2 months after the premiere. To resume, Prey is a movie that is worth watching. Naru deserves to be added to the list of tough characters who can hold their own against the Predator. In the fight, she is using her brain and brawn in equal measure to handle all of her foes, dispatching them with gory efficiency. Nature is her other cruel adversary, but Naru is ready to handle that too. She is a real hero, and you should hit that like button below the video right now. No, really, Naru is a real hero, and she deserves all the glory. One more piece of information before we tell you what we know about the next potential movie. Since 1987 and the first Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jesse Ventura, and Carl Weathers in the leading roles, the Predator franchise, which also included 2 movie specialties, Alien vs. Predator and Alien vs. Predator Requiem, has managed to gross over $750 million worldwide. The last film proved that there are so many more mysteries that need to be exposed, which opened the door for a possible 6th movie. So let's see if there is any potential date for the Prey sequel. Dan Trachtenberg was the director of the recent Predator movie. He was the guy who managed to fit such a young and seemingly inexperienced crew with such a great story. Trachtenberg has been working on the project since 2016, and in 2018, just before the premiere of the 4th Predator movie, he approached the producer John Davis to meet him with his project for Prey. It took them 2 more years to announce the movie and the title, when there was a real avalanche of reactions. The film critics found the name non-innovative, because there were already 4 movies with the same name before. The filming for the movie took place in Calgary, Canada during the summer of 2021, and it was finished in September. Fans are now curious to find out if there will be a sequel to Naru's story. To back all of this up, the film's producer in an interview confirmed that the plans are already on the table. According to Davis, everything is green for the future, as Prey was filmed from May to September of 2021, ahead of its release in August of 2022. With a similar timeline, if the movie shoots around the same time, we can expect the potential sequel to be released in August of 2024. If the sequel does get confirmed, we should get a better idea of when we might expect it, at the earliest in the spring of 2023. We can expect that the movie will be released on Disney Plus in the UK and Hulu in the US, just like the first movie. And what about the potential cast crew for the Prey sequel? If we want to see who can return to reprise their roles, you must smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell below the video. No, really, we must see first who survived before. Many of the audience, as I said before, expected some bigger stars in the cast, and nobody was sure that the young cast crew selected by the director, Dan Trachtenberg, would be aware of the burden that they had to carry. But the opposite happened. Alongside the incredible Amber Midthunder as Naru, we were watching Dan DeLiego, a former basketball player who was in the clothes of the Predator. Dakota Beavers, who was also a musician, was playing the Comanche war chief Taibi. And Stromy Kip, who is known to the audience from the movie Suyi, played the fellow Comanche warrior Wasabi. We know for sure that Wasabi and Taibi were killed by the Predator, so it is safe to say that they won't be in the new movie, if the next Predator will be a sequel to Prey. Naru's mother, played by Michelle Thrush, is still around though and could return in Prey 2. The only other potential return is Julian Black's Antelope's war chief Kahito, as we assume that if we do see Naru again, she'll be a full-fledged hunter after her exploits in the first movie. A lot of other characters were killed in the clash with the mighty alien creature, so we can presume that there will be many new faces. Hollywood has many Native American actors and actresses who can join the cast crew. For example, Jason Momoa is one of the most famous at this time. Now, let's see if there is any information about how the story could go in the next movie. It's equally possible that if we did get a sequel, it will follow an entirely new story or skip forward in the timeline. Of course, that would be a shame though, as Amber has gained a lot of praise for her role as Naru. John Davis, who was involved in the Predator franchise from the start in 1987, recently for Variety, spoke about the success of the last movie and commented on the plans for the future. According to the producer, the Predator could appear in every period. Well, maybe there's an origin story, right? Maybe there's another Alien vs. Predator story in a different situation. And maybe there's a new modern day version. And maybe there's something somewhere in between. I think this character can show up throughout history, said Davis. The director Trachtenberg has confirmed that he is open to another movie. For Time Out, Dan said that there are a lot of ideas at this time for what could follow next in the franchise. The things that most excite me are the boldest swings, and I think there's scope to do another things that haven't been done before, said Trachtenberg. If we analyze both statements, we can conclude that the next movie in the Predator franchise could happen in some other period, and with some other characters. But nobody since now has given an official announcement that it won't be a sequel to Prey. We have to be patient, as only 2 months have passed since the premiere, and impressions are still being collected. So maybe we have more information in the next couple of months. Until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.